Hey guys, and welcome back to an episode of Mental Garage. Thank you for joining again to see the conclusion video of the Kingswood / GTS build. The car's right next to me. It's pretty much all done. There's a few bits and pieces still to put on it that I've got on back order which haven't come in yet. This car I have done, so it's a HZ Kingswood. I've done it pretty much as a HJ GTS. Now, people are going to say, you know, it needs a different boot lid on it to make it a HJ and different grille and whatnot. I've done this car within a budget, and I've done it how I think it should have been done, how I prefer the car. So people that are going to say, you know, oh, the stripes aren't correct and this and that, I don't care. I've done it how I wanted to do it, and I think it looks good. Before I show you guys the car, something that I want you guys to know is at the end of this video I'm doing something very special, so I hope you guys stick around to the end and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It really helps out. Let's stop talking. I'll swing the camera around and show you guys the finished product. Alright, like I said, looking at the exterior of the car, it's done more of a HJ. The HZs have blackouts on the bonnet and I think along the boot, which I didn't like, so I've done it more as a HJ GTS tribute car. The engine bay, nothing's really changed. I've just sort of sprayed a bit of black over the wheel tubs and whatnot, you know, painted inside the guards, and actually underneath the car's all been blacked out, so all underneath the car looks nice and clean, nice and fresh. I've lowered the car a little bit, especially at the back. I've lowered it a fair bit. The front probably is going to settle a little bit more. It's probably sitting just a little bit lower than what it was before, so hopefully that's going to drop a fair bit. If not, then I'll just have to go to a different spring. But yeah, it's sitting a little bit nicer than what it was. Obviously these rims are still going to change. The center lines that I wanted to put on it are on back order, so can't get them. On the interior, as you can see, it's all been vinyl painted. I did the red vinyl paint in the center as well, because that's how a GTS seat usually looks. Like I said, if that lasts, it's in really good condition. It actually looks really nice, so I'll keep it like that for now. I've still got the GTS dash and all that to do, GTS steering wheel to put on it. I've got to get gauges and stuff like that, which is why I haven't attempted to do any of that. Once I do all the gauge setup, I'll get rid of all the switches and the aftermarket gauges, so that's something to do in the future. Got the GTS badges on it, standard chroming. All the chrome was really good on it, so I put all the standard chrome back on. Yeah, lowered it a little bit at the back, and yeah, just repainted the whole car pretty much, so I think it looks sexy. Alright, so now that you guys have seen the car, as I've said in the previous video, if you've watched the previous video, Dad used to have a HZ Kingswood back in the day, which he did into a Monaro replica. Ever since he sold that, you know, he basically got rid of that car so he could get a station wagon for Mum when she started the family, and he's never had a car since. And he loves his cars. Whenever there's a cruise on, he'll go out with, you know, my uncle or, you know, some of his mates or something, and he'll go out and enjoy the, you know, the cruises and whatnot with his mates and has never had a car to enjoy for himself. And like I said in the previous video, I gave him the keys with mum to take this out one night, and they absolutely loved it. As I was building this, I got a lot of time to think when I'm working on cars and doing work in the workshop. I work alone and that sort of stuff, so I do tend to think a lot about things, and I sort of thought, you know what, this would be the perfect car to give to dad and mum to enjoy. It's something very special to me. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while, and I thought about it, and I'm in the situation now where this car I did buy out of my own money. I've taken a couple of weeks off of work to do what I've done to the car. It's something that I can sell and make money on, but sometimes it's not always about a dollar figure. Sometimes it's about not only making memories for yourself, but even for your parents. You know, your parents are getting old. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, so this is something that I want to do so my parents can, you know, bring memories back and make more memories together. And the reason why I'm doing this is because sometimes, you know, we take things for granted. Buying my first car, my parents actually helped me buy my first car. I haven't been married, but my sister's been married, my brother's getting married. My parents are trying to help out paying for some of the wedding. You know, when you buy your first house, sometimes, you know, you might even put their own house on equity, or, you know, remortgage their own house, so, you know, we can buy our own houses. And, you know, parents sometimes do a lot for us, and as children sometimes we take it for granted and we forget to give back. You know, our parents want to enjoy their lives as well, so this is something that I want to do to give to my parents so they can enjoy something for themselves, being, you know, in their teenage years when they first met, enjoying a car like this, cruising around. It's memories for them back then, and I want them to make more memories from now on as well for the rest of their lives. So this car I'm taking back to my parents' house. I'm going to give them a set of keys and they can enjoy this thing as long as they want. Alright guys, I'm literally turning down the street now. It's getting pretty dark, so we'll make this pretty quick, I think, and let's get their reaction.
Oh, so cool.
That looks killer, eh?
Spectacular. So good. I need this back.
The speaker stays in the car because it hasn't got a stereo.
Oh, Theo, it looks amazing. So good. You're going to do the white walls on the tyres?
Nah, I'll leave it like that for now.
That looks amazing. Which one? This one had the rust spot.
Yeah.
So good.
What's different about it?
Well, you put the black stripes.
Yeah.
The new
You
cards.
put the badges on.
Yeah.
You done the seats.
Yeah.
And you took off the thing off the bonnet.
Yeah. That was a big job.
Yeah.
So do you like the car?
I love the car.
You love
Beautiful.
the car?
It's my favourite car.
Yeah.
You painted it.
It's it was some memories for you and Dad back in the day, wasn't it?
It was some memories.
Well, now you're gonna have some more memories together.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What's that?
There's a set of keys for the car. I'm not selling it.
We're gonna go cruising.
You just can go cruising.
Or we'll put the kids in the car. Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
You're
not selling
kidding
it.
me.
No, I'm not selling it. You guys can enjoy it.
Are you-